So we got a trailer again from Tim Raven.
It's like 4 weeks in a row now?
Yeah, about 4 weeks in a row. This dude's on it, right? Yeah. So, we're going to go...
I just think it's impressive that he keeps finding something that we don't know.
Let's jump into movie mode and check this trailer out. It is called A Private War.
Oh, and it has Rosamund Pike in it.
Foreign Correspondent of the Year, Marie Colt.
Where did you get that eye patch?
Treasure Island. I need a photographer. Any good?
The best. Can't stop thinking about it.
Once you go crazy, it's not something you get used to. War is not so terrible for governments, for they are not wounded or killed like ordinary people. Our mission is to speak the truth to power. You're prepared to sink your country into civil war. What happened?
They've opened fire on journalists.
If the government catches you, they'll kill you.
I have nightmares every night.
You've seen more war than most soldiers. You have to take it seriously.
I hate being in a war zone, but I also feel compelled to see it for myself.
Because you're addicted to it.
If you use the sat phone, those drones will know where we are.
We don't have time!
No one in their right mind would do what you do. She needs to get the hell out of there.
We have to go back.
We will die if we go back.
I want people to know your story.
You have a God-given talent for making people stop and care.
Being alive.
I see it, so you don't have to.
If you lose your conviction, what hope do the rest of us have?
Maybe I would have liked a more normal life. Maybe I just don't know how.
Okay. There's some things I really like about that trailer, man.
Yeah.
Like,
tell us about the things.
Okay, here's the things. One, fucking Stanley Tucci, number one.
Yeah.
And number two, I really like everybody's delivery in that because it doesn't feel like they're acting. It feels
raw,
real and raw.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it almost feels like a documentary more than a movie because of the way they're delivering their lines. And at first, that kind of put me off. But then once you get into it and see like, oh, what this movie's about, I really like that delivery because it just feels real and raw. Like raw, like Rick said. Rick likes it raw. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks to Raw Dog.
It looks really good.
Yeah.
Rosamund Pike is like, she looks so different in this, in my opinion. I thought it took me a little bit to realize. I was like, oh my god, that's her.
And
and just how rugged she looks. Like she's been through shit.
She's fucking haggard, yeah. Like,
and
you know what I mean? Like not in a bad way.
I'm almost like she almost kind of reminded me like a Solid Snake in a way. Like I've been through war.
Yeah,
you know?
War never changes.
Where'd you get the Patrick treasure
But yeah, they got some really good actors here, and they also said it was from the producers of Sicario, which
The Town
which Sicario is a pull the chat back up. The Sicario is a movie that my coworker's been telling me to watch.
Yeah, I've been hearing the same thing.
You gotta watch it, and like I've heard Ryan Connolly say the same thing too.
Yeah.
Like, when that movie came out, like that was his fucking movie of the year.
He loved the cinematography of that movie.
And like was it 5 years later, which was I think it came out this year, the sequel to that movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which a lot of people didn't know they're making a sequel to, which is like weird because I didn't think a movie like that would have gotten a sequel, but I guess it just did really good, or good enough for a sequel.
Yeah.
So.
I'm really blending in with our wall today, and it's bothering me.
That aside, though, the movie looks like really good, and I'm gonna watch Sicario, and I gotta watch that apparently. And this looks just as good.
What do you think, sir?
I appreciate the content.
Yeah.
Like I like Tim Raven. Thank you for sending
Yeah,
us
for
trailers.
real.
Yeah.
4 weeks in a row. Look, it's a good trailer. I don't know if it's a movie for me. I mean,
Right.
that's just never been my style of, like, I know it's not necessarily, it's a private war. It's not like a war. I don't know if I can call it a war movie, but like that just hasn't necessarily been the type of content that grabs me. But
Yeah.
it looks good. It looks interesting. It's not something that I think I'm going to go run out and go see or go out of my way to go see, but I always like watching trailers and having discussions with you guys.
That was a good pull with Metal Gear Rig, because it definitely felt like
That's what it
a
felt
Metal
like to
Gear
me.
story,
Like-
minus the Metal Gear.
Yeah.
Like, especially
And,
4. Didn't that feel like Metal Gear 4? Like,
Yeah, a little
Yeah.
bit.
At least that's what I pulled from the trailer.
yeah, for sure.
From watching it, and
I've been wanting to play that
It's-
again recently, by the way.
yeah, me too.
Really?
I've really been
Yeah.
wanting to play it again.
Do you have a copy still?
I don't.
I have
I
a
don't.
copy and a working PS3, so if you want to borrow it, let me know.
Yeah, I'll give you Detroit.
Okay. We have,
This
for
is
real,
the real
for real
Detroit
this time?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. But yeah, that looks
this looks
really
good.
cool, man. I'm into that.
Yeah.